Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome back, agents and thrivers, family caregivers, to Lana's Little Things, where with me, Dr.Lana, specialist gerontologist, we talk all things on family caregiving, living agelessly, bridging generational gaps, entrepreneurship, life itself. And I must share, I felt compelled to share this with you tonight. And I this today has been an emotional climax of a transition that has been going on, and we'll talk about that. I wanted to share, not just to vent, but to share that we all have so much more in common than we have differently. And I want this from the bottom of my heart to be of help, of service, of en- comfort, encouragement for any of you going through transition. Transition is the word for tonight. What is transition? Who goes into transition? How do we navigate transition? What does it mean? And how do you feel? So I'm just gonna give a definition of transition first, and then explain to you why tonight's post will exist. And forgive me if I shed some tears, because this is just literally from my heart to yours. Transition, just clearly defined, is a change, literally trans, a change from one state, subject, place to another. A state of age, a state of mind, a state of career, a state of health, state of age, just a state in from one, literally from moving from one location to the other. So if you're moving house, that's a transition. If you have children and they're changing schools, that's a transition. We are all in a transition of some sort at some point in life, because life is not linear. Oh, if it wasn't a straight line, but it's got the twists and the turns and the changes, and we do, as we grow, as we develop, and that's not just growing from childhood to adulthood. In adulthood, there's so many more changes, detours, moves, switches, shifts in our understanding, shifts in our development, shifts, and sometimes losses, many times losses in friendships, losses in time, losses in relationships, losses in who you thought you were, losses in the fact that who you your situation, your life situation has become different. Your caregiving situation, if you're a family caregiver, has become different. If you are working and navigating family caregiving at the same time, it is different, right? True? Yes. So, how are you navigating all of this? What is this transition all about, and what can we do about it? So, I'll just share my story, and we'll just talk a little bit about it, and just, me and hugs. I'm just giving everybody a heart hug, same way I just looking for my heart hug. So, grace for the space. This word transition is being bantered about, but it means so much more. And I'm researching it and feeling it from what has happened in my life, from the time I've been doing the specialty of gerontology and seeing older persons change, seeing their family life change, being in family caregiving and seeing how that has changed so many things. The lockdown, pandemic, economy, so many things have changed. That's outside of us. Within our lives, within our careers, within our own personal development, there have been changes. Are you the same person you were 3 years ago? You might say yes, but technically no, because so many things have happened. So for me, after 12 years of being in my location, my practice, because of the specialty of gerontology, transition was needed. Transition to shift from one place, literally, place to the other, unpacking an entire life, an entire bucket and basin of memories, an entire concept of what I started when I went 12 years ago to what it is now. Not good, not bad, not negative, not positive, just change. And change, your brain has to process it, your body has to process it. And it comes with joy, it comes with expectation, it comes with the excitement of growth and renewal and expansion and vision. And you know you're going from somewhere to another. You know what you want to do, you know what you want to share, you know what you want to give. And at the same time, there's this inner turmoil because why? It is a loss. You can't, as we say in Barbados, 12 years is not 12 days. You can't just compress that into 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month of moving. In this case, it was just like a week or two. Chop, chop, move, 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 do this, get this done, get this here, go to this place, get that done. What about aging? What about family caregiving? What about switching careers? What about if you wanted to do one thing and it's completely changed and you're like, well, I want to do this, this is my heart, but how do I move from and switch and shift from one place to another? It doesn't happen like that. And it requires, it is a loss, it is a gain, it is a joy. It reminds me of Great Expectations, actually. You know how that opens? It was a year of loss. It was, I'm paraphrasing. It was a year of greatness. It was a year of despair. It was an era of hope. It was an era of uncertainty. And that is what transition can does feel like. So after that time, after so much what we say, water under the bridge, so many things, so many people, faces, changes, sudden, some all, some totally unexpected, but all to go with the vision, the change, the shift, the expansion. Whether that is, and that's internal. So when I looked around today and moved the last piece for the last time, I knew that that was one chapter that was beautiful. It had all memories. You know, I'm going to new chapters. We're gonna do other things, have other things in mind, other visions. But that's a void. It's a loss. There's a part of my heart that will always remain there, where growth took place, where so many lessons were learned, so many blessings, so many losses, voids, changes, new commitments, new arrangements, new friendships made, and we're transitioning. And it's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. But if you're in transition in your stage in life, your stage in career, you're aging, you're changing. You might be changing schools if you're a younger person, an entrepreneur. You're changing from a job, paid job, secure job, to going into entrepreneurship. You know it's not easy. Entrepreneurship life is not straightforward. It requires a huge level of courage. And I want to read something in these last moments of one of my dear, and it requires support, 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 because you cannot do this alone. You can't. You have to, but we are not islands. Don't do it yourself. Ask for help. We know how hard that is for many of us entrepreneurs and caregivers and go-getters and women in the business field, and we got to do it ourselves and always look put together. And there are times that just not going to happen in transition. So allow yourself to grieve the loss. Allow yourself to open your heart to what was. Turn the key. Give it grace for the space. Thank, thank the time spent. thank God for the time spent. Praise and gratitude for the life spent and the lessons learned, the people we met. And I'm just gonna close off with a letter from a dear friend who I spoke to today, just as today, and I'm just gonna summarize it. She says to me, and I say to you, in your transition, oh my darling, I know this is hard, so very hard. My heart aches and breaks for you. 12 long, hard years. And you have weathered so many storms. You too, you've weathered it with bravery, with determination. You're brave, you're resilient, you have a shining future. You will have a shining future. And you must allow yourself time to grieve this huge loss. It will take time, my love, my dear audience, my friends, my my family on YouTube, on the line. But soon all of that will pass. You'll be feeling the vision. You'll be feeling the restart. You'll be feeling the newness of a new phase in life. Grieve the loss. You did it. You did it. It was hard. I want, and it was hard work. It was vision. It was planning. And this is from my heart to yours. From her to me, I thought it was, I just couldn't say it any better. And I wish this for your heart. I want you, my fellow caregivers, to be sure to take care, to promise me, as I promised, as I've been asked to promise, to take care of you now. Just give yourself a downtime, a day, 2 days, it doesn't, whatever, don't rush. It's exhausting, it's joyous, but it took a lot, it's going to take a lot of it out of you. Look after your precious self. Look after your precious time. There will be time to sort things out and fix things and change and get new things done. But take this time for you. You are loved. You matter. Your life matters. What you have done with all heart has mattered and will take you through the next phase. We love you. I love you. We think of you and believe in you, and so do I wholeheartedly. You're at the dawn of a new day, a beautiful, sun filled, joyful start. We are so very proud of you, my sweet. You are an amazing person who deserves the absolute best in life. Rest, relax, and let it come to you. It is yours. Please take care, okay? We love you. I say that to you from the bottom of my heart, from my heart to yours. In the transition, feel it, deal it, heal it, and move on to the joy and the vision of the next phase. I can say no more. From my heart to yours, Dr. Lana, you got this. Mwah.